Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, Dalia, long time no see.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, where have you been?
Yeah, I went out yesterday. In previous
Oh,
day, like at every 2 a.m. the electricity went out, so I wasn't able to join.
hmm. So when electricity is on, did you watch the video clip?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So because if you don't watch it, you will have some problem because you will miss if you miss the class a lot, and then you will miss your lesson as well, right?
I watched the previous days, but I haven't watched yesterday one.
Oh, okay. Yes, no problem. If you watched, that's good. Okay, great. Hello, Neto. Where are you?
Hello, Chair.
Yes, Alvin. Ah, Uncle. Yeah, I can see you today very clearly. Yes, Alvin. You want to say something?
No.
Okay, great. So, did you do reading assignment yesterday?
Yes, Chair, of course.
Okay. My assistant, I love my assistant very much because my assistant give the confirmed sentence. Hi, you guys. If you don't, hi, you guys. You must read the. You must do reading assignment. Okay. Yes. Okay. I love my assistant. Okay.
And Chair, could you please give me for the 5 minutes? Like I have to open a door for my class.
You
Like
you
I'm
have to
like I'm alone in my house.
you have to open which one?
No, Chair, 8 the card open.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes, I will be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah. 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 It's fine. It's fine. So, Lami, did you finish your reading?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's start from 118. Oh, how about Lin and Yanzhou? They're not here. Oh, Itet. Did you as well, right? Okay, so now let's start from 118. Do you want to read one paragraph to another first, or do you want to discuss directly? Do you want to reread it? Which one do you want to do? Hello, Uncle, Nito, Tanya, Lamin, Taka, Alvin.
It's okay for me. Both.
Oh, okay, yes. How about Alvin?
I'm fine with both.
Okay, yes, Nito.
Me too.
Hmm?
Yeah, me too. I'm fine with both.
Okay, yes. And then, Lami, how about you? Do you want to read again, or just only we are going to discuss? Hello?
Read more.
Sorry?
Read more.
So you mean that you want to read again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, yes. So, Lami, can you read the first paragraph first? Meeting a polar bear. So the writer of Test HC, New Zealander Helen Thayer was the first woman to travel alone to the magnetic North Pole. Her only companion was a husky dog called Charlie. Okay, so Lami, can you read the first paragraph? Put my day's supply.
I brushed my day supply of food into my day food bag and then began to pack that time. I was completely engrossed with cooling the freezing time, cold out of the ice. When suddenly I had a deep, long groan coming from the depth of Charlie's throat.
Mm.
I looked at him and then in the direction in which he was staring. Even before I looked, I knew what I would see, a polar bear.
Yes. Okay, so Elvin, second paragraph. It was a female follow.
It was a female followed by two cats came slowly but purposefully plotting through the rough shore ice towards me. They were 200 meters away. With the potent heart, I grabbed my loaded rifle and flagon and carefully walked sideways a few steps to Charlie, who was snarling with a savagery that caught my breath. Without taking my eyes off the bear, I unclipped Charlie from his ice anchor and, again walking sideways, I led him to the sledge, where I clipped his chain to a tied-down rope.
Okay, yes. Taka. The bear not only.
The bear, now only 150 meters away, wasn't stopping. Her cubs had dropped back, but she came on with a steady measured stride.
Mm.
While I frantically tried to remember all the advice I had been given, keep eye contact, move sideways or slightly forward, never backward, still calm, don't show fear, stand beside a tent, sled, or other large object to make my short body appear as large as possible. Don't shoot unless forced to. Don't want a bear, you'll make it even more dangerous. And never run. Repeating to myself, still calm, still calm. I fire a warning shot to the bear's left. A loud explosion had no effect. On she came, I fired a flare, landing it a little to her right. Her head moved slightly in its direction, but she didn't stop. I fired another flare, this time dropping it right in front of her. She stopped, looked at the flare burning a bright red on the white ice, then looked at me. She was only 30 meters away now.
Mm. Okay, great. Ito.
By this time, my nerves were as tight as wilderness streets, and my heart could have been had a base camp. The bear began to skate around the flare, and I drove it another a meter in front of her. Again, she stopped, looked at the flare and at me. Then she fixed her tiny black eyes on Charlie, who was straining at the end of his chain, scrappy and smiling. Trying to reach her, she looked back at her caps. I could sense her concern about Charlie's Snarly and her caps. She waited for her caps to catch up, then moved to my left in a half cycle. I fired two more flares in quick succession, trying to draw a line between her and me. She stopped, then she stopped. She seemed to but I moved back towards my right. I fired two more flares and again she stopped. She seemed to want to cross the line of flares, but was unsure of the result and of Charlie. So she elected to stay back. She kept moving right in a half cycle, still 30 meters away. Finally, with the last long look, she plodded north with her two cubs trotting behind her. Their snow white coats contrasting with their mother's creamy pale yellow color.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, the last paragraph. Hong Kong.
The whole episode lasted 15 minutes but seemed years long. My hands were shaking as I stood, still holding my rifle and flare gun, watching the trio slowly move north. But in spite of the mind-numbing fear that still gripped me, I could feel deep down inside a real satisfaction. I now knew that I could stand up to a bear in the wild and stay calm enough to function. With Charlie's help, I had passed my first test.
Thank you. Okay, sorry, because of the loud noise spike, I just muted, right? It's already passed. And then I think, today reading is easier than previous one, right? Okay, so, but here you need to learn about rewrite the following extract from the passage, changing the punctuation to show. Okay, so we have to know that colon and semicolons, how to use colon and semicolon, right? I have already sent a video clip. So Elvin and Nito, who can turn on the video clip? Let's watch together. But as for me, my laptop cannot do it. That's why. Who can share your screen? Can you share your screen?
Yes, Jim.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Actually, it's lagging. I can't open
Still
the
like,
file.
okay,
Yes.
so you better turn off your camera because screen sharing, if you're still turn on your camera, it's taking time.
Hello, Jack. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Can we see it? We can see it now.
Sorry, should I unmute my mic?
Okay. Yes. Especially one thing is we cannot hear the song.
Yes, I know.
Are among the most useful,
Okay, great.
but also rich,
Wait, I will
generous,
tell
and
the caption.
psychologically.
Okay.
Semicolons are among the most useful, but also rich.
Arabic.
Okay, so let's just watch it and listen to it. So I want your friends practice their listening skills.
Generous and psychologically interesting kinds of punctuation. They look, of course, very similar, and that can cause confusion and alarm. But the distinction is very simple. Visually, the colon consists of two dots spaced apart, one above the other, while the semicolon is a dot floating above a comma. In terms of their use, although they're both used to link together parts of a sentence, the grammatical rules which govern them work in quite different ways. A colon is used either to explain something in more detail or to identify a set of things explicitly. So, for example, Maria only wanted the best from life. Then we put the colon in here, a beautiful home, a loving family, and a glittering career. But we also use a colon whenever we want to drill deeper into a topic. Maria didn't know what to think. Then in it goes, After the divorce, she had to question everything. What follows the colon can be a list, a sentence in its own right, or even a single word, as in this example. Maria still had one important quality: strength. A semicolon is different and in its way a great deal more subtle. It links together two sentences that might have stood on their own, but it throws their relationship into particular focus. For example, Maria had had enough. Then in goes the semicolon. She preferred to be alone than misunderstood by another person. A semicolon could always be replaced with a full stop, but a full stop doesn't do what a semicolon does so wonderfully: give us a sense that two statements are related. Observe too what would happen to this sentence if we put in a colon rather than a semicolon. Maria had had enough. She preferred to be alone than misunderstood by another person. Things get blunter and more linear. This means that all of Maria's fed-upness was to do with being misunderstood. But in life, connections tend to be more like semicolons than colons. Take this description of Frank's mood, connected up with a semicolon. Frank had a feeling of melancholy. Autumn was coming. Semicolons can artfully draw comparisons or contrasts between related statements. One of the greatest fans of semicolons was the American 19th century writer William James. It was for him a piece of punctuation ideally suited to keeping the flow of the mind from either stopping altogether as if it had been damned, as it does with a full stop, or else turning into an uncontained, incomprehensible torrent. Here are two examples from William James's work of semicolons in operation. Good humor is a philosophic state of mind. It seems to say to nature that we take her no more seriously than she takes us. I maintain that one should always talk of philosophy with a smile. And here's another paragraph from William James, which uses a lot of semicolons. A great nation is not saved by wars. It is saved by acts without external picturesqueness, by speaking, writing, voting reasonably, by smiting corruption swiftly, by good temper between parties, by the people knowing true men when they see them and preferring them as leaders to rabid partisans and empty quacks. Colons are logical. They unpack things, but semicolons are closer to life. They are what we use when we want to connect but can't entirely explain, when things are related but not entirely dependent. The semicolon, by gently linking ideas together, invites reflections and interesting juxtapositions. Instead of closing off a thought, it introduces another, giving us pause to see symbiotic links. Its tone is mature and tentative. For example, I believed that life was a series of simple decisions. The more I lived, the more complicated those decisions became. We would be wise to see more things in life through the distinctive lens of the semicolon.
Thank you for watching. Remember
Yeah, thank you so much, Elvin. Yes. So hi everyone, can you catch up what is differences between colon and semicolon? Hello?
I joined a little bit late, so yeah, I think
Oh yes, Lin, you are here.
Yeah, I'm back.
Mm.
I didn't know my key was missing, so I had to find.
Okay, so we have already watched a video clip of differences between colon and semicolon, but I think you may not catch everything he said, but let me know, amend them, how many words did you catch up?
The what semicolon or colon?
Yeah, because you know we have already read page number 118 and 119.
Oh.
Yeah, and then after that we are discussing about colon and semicolons. And then I have already sent a video clip to you, so and we have already watched it. That's why I am asking your friend how many words did they catch up. Don't worry, Long and Lin, and then I will give you a time to listen to watch it again, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I have already read 118 and 119 and individually, like because you gave it as a reading assignment.
Yes. That's fine. Thank you so much. Okay. Taka, did you catch up something?
Now I'm rewatching it myself because I didn't catch up anything
Okay.
because
Yeah.
of my
So
connection.
yeah, yeah.
Electricity is off, so yeah.
Okay. So actually, it takes almost 2 minutes, right? So I'll give you some time, 2 minutes again. Okay. So let us watch it yourself again. And after that, what I want you to do is please note down. You can while you're watching, and then when you explain that, okay, we have to use semicolon for this one, that one, blah blah. Other time, please pause it and then note down. Are you okay? Yes. So now let's take 2 minutes. Talia, are you okay? What is your question? Yeah, do you know what I'm
No, I didn't I couldn't watch the video. I only heard the voices because it is really glitching and I can't catch up anything.
okay? So how about now?
I'm trying to watch the video by myself.
Okay, yes. Now let's start. Let me know if you're done.
Almost, Chair.
Done watching Chair.
Okay, thank you. So have you note down something about differences between colon and semicolon?
Yes, yes.
Great.
Like about 2 facts each.
Okay. So how about others?
I'm about to finish.
Okay, yes, thank you. And I'm also still looking for some exercises for you. Elvin, are you done?
Yes, Chair.
Okay, yes. So let's discuss that. So let me know what information have you got?
Chair,
Okay, yes, one after another.
Yeah, a semicolon is a connection between two sentences, and a colon is like it describes more details.
Okay, great. So Elvin, how about you?
Chair, colons can be identified as set of things explicitly and even in a single word or sentence in its own right. And semicolon also links together two sentences that might have to on their own, but it throws a relationship into particular focus. It can be also replaced with a full stop, but doesn't do what semicolon does.
Okay, yes. So how about Taka?
So two statements are related.
Yes, teacher, like Lian said, two statements are related and connect, related but not entirely dependent, semicolon. While colon, it's identify of a set of things explicitly and explain something in more detail. We use
Right.
colon. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So let's look for some of the sentences. Is there any colon and semicolons in the text? Task 8C. Can you see it? Is there any sentences there?
No, chair.
No? Yes or no?
No.
No. Hmm. Okay. So next one is parenthesis. Okay, I want you to learn about parenthesis. Okay. How much do you know about parenthesis? Have you ever seen parenthesis?
Chair, what is that, chair?
Yes, you will see the different ways of indicating a parenthesis. Okay. So what I want you to suggest is please type different ways of indicating a parenthesis in the Google, and after that you will see some of the explanation. I have already found out that, but after I want you to work it out yourself, right? And while you are searching for it, I will send the file to you. Okay? Let's try.
Okay, it's like parenthesis is like a green pig.
Okay, Gwen Sa and Gwen Bei, yes. How can you use it? And one you have to use parenthesis.
Yes, but for me, like I haven't used that till now in
Oh.
any sentence. Yeah.
Okay, yes. And how about others?
And dash and commas can also be used in place of brackets to indicate parentheses.
Okay, yes, great. Is there any example?
I miss seeing Amelia and bracket, my best friend from primary school, bracket every day.
Okay.
And in commas, I miss seeing Amelia, comma, my best friend from primary school, comma, every day.
Okay. So only just I heard it comma.
No, I said forget.
Yeah, yes, okay.
Forget and comma.
Okay, how about others? Hello, Lynn, are you there? Oh my God. Yes. So, làm me.
Yes,
Yes. So, what do you see about the parenthesis?
I still find
Oh, still looking for it. Hey, Lame, it is impossible, right? You are still looking for it. Which one you are still looking for it?
parenthesis.
So you mean still you are still looking for the meaning of parenthesis or which one? Are you still looking for the meaning of parenthesis?
No, sure. When the parenthesis used.
Okay. So now your friends already explained that. Did you realize their explanation?
Yes, I know.
Okay, you know. If you know, so can you explain to me again? If you realize that, if you know it, and then can you explain it to me? Yes.
For a word or phrase instance of explanation or a photo into a passive voices grammatically complete without a writer usually mark off by bracket, gestures or comma.
Okay.
Yes, you know it. This is
Yes.
parenthesis.
Okay, right. So how about semicolon? Did you understand about the differences between semicolon and colon?
Yes,
Mm.
I only consider semicolon can join two related independent class.
Mm. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Colon is used to introduce a question.
Mm. Okay. So Netu, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Did you catch what your friends explained?
Yes, teacher.
Great. So can you discuss about that again? I want to know how much you understand or not. Yeah.
You mean about parentheses?
Yeah. So there are three topics, right? Two topics, differences between semicolon and colon, and second one is about parentheses. You can explain which what you want.
Yes. Parentheses is we use it after the words and it's used to describe the word in another way, like to adding extra information.
Okay. So can you tell me the example?
For example,
Yeah.
mm, like um like Miss Mary gave me a present, and after Miss Mary we had like with her dessert, my aunt, like that.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Now I'm going to send you a file of column. Okay, I will send it to you in Viber's group. Please read it. Okay, there is an explanation of column, and then there is exercise, right? So please do it first. Sorry, my connection is slowing. It's lagging. Excuse me. A moment, please. This one. Okay, oh, I'm sending it. Semicolon and colons, right? I will send those to find first. Have you received it? I think colon first. Okay,
Yes,
have you
yeah.
received one? Right. So
Yes.
let's try colon first. Okay. Okay, a colon can be used to introduce a list of items, to separate clauses when the second one explains the first, or to provide emphasis. Do you know the word emphasis? Do you know the meaning of emphasis? It's come from the word emphasize. Oh, okay. Yes, Elvin. Do you know the word emphasize?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Right.
Focus.
Yeah, focus. Okay. To provide to focus. Okay, so here is, for example, and this is the example one. Number one, the teacher made an announcement. Here is a column, right? 2 dots. And then the assembly has been cancelled. Okay, that's the first example. So 2, 3, 4. Let's try 2, 3, 4 first. Okay, so please read the sentence, and after that, think about it. Where to use and where to put the column. Okay. Are you done? 2, 3, 4.
Teacher, do I need to write it down?
Maybe if you note it down, mean for example, like the letter with the word, maybe after which one like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, only 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, only just 2, 3, 4, because I want to do a check-in first.
Actually, I did all.
Okay. Yes. Whatever. Yeah. If you can do it, you can keep on doing. No problem. Oh, Lami, you can open my file. So, what problem is it?
谢谢我。
Yeah.
Can I see income?
Sorry.
哦，有没有说过了？
沒，爸爸跌倒。
好啦，快啦。
妹妹一拖拉了。
哦，
Oh my god. Are you trying with the phone? Actually, I sent with the Word file. So can your phone open the Word file? Yes or no?
ပထမဆုံးချိန်ကိုတော့ရတယ်ဒုတိယချိန်တော့အမေ
Oh my god. So what should I do? Who is here? 我刚看，我刚冷冷。Little. Is there anyone who can help your friends?
စခရီးရှော့လေးရိုက်ပြီးပို့လို့ရတယ်
Screenshot လေးရိုက်ပြီးပို့ပေးလိုက်ရတယ် Yes. Little or maybe Elvin?
Actually, there is answer in my phone, so I can't.
Yeah, I will send you it.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Long Long. So Lamin, can you check it out?
谢谢安看
Ah, yes. Thank you, Nature.
Sorry, teacher, what did you say? I just had a shot.
No. Only just I said thank you. And are you done?
Okay. No.
Okay. Elvin, are you done?
The colon is finished.
Okay, great.
Teacher, where are we right now? I was like,
Okay, right now I have already sent the colon and semicolon 2 files into the Vibers group. Your friends are already done. Some of your friends already done a colons file. And we are waiting for you and someone who haven't done yet for the colon file.
oh yeah, yes, I will do this.
Yes. Nato, are you done?
Yes, you know, I'm there.
Okay, great. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's check the answer. A colon, right? Let's check the answer for the colon. So for number 1 is already done. Number 2, these students have won a prize, and Stephanie, Joe, and Catherine. So where will you put the column?
Behind PreiG.
Yeah, behind prize. Okay. And number 3, you know the person who won, Charles Smith.
Behind wall.
Behind 1. Okay. Number 4, here is what you will get from the store: apples, bananas, and oranges.
Behind stove.
Yeah, behind that store. Okay, here is what you will get from the store. And then colon, not semi, okay? Colon, apple, bananas, and oranges. Yeah. Number 5, there is only one answer to the problem: sell your house.
And behind problem.
Behind the problem. Okay, is there anyone who has different answer? No?
No.
Okay, great. And then number 6, I love France. It's beautiful and it has delicious food.
Behind France.
Yeah, behind France. 7, don't forget my birthday, November 26, 2007.
Behind battery.
Yeah, behind birthday. And then 8, we saw the usual students at the game: Thomas and Max and Sylvia.
Behind the game.
Yes, behind
The game.
the game. Okay, number 9, I'm allergic to 3 things: milk, eggs, and chocolate. You can't. Hello, Nika, are you there?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, did you finish number 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, so where will you put the colon?
Behind the things.
Okay, great. So how about 10? How about
Behind the
yeah, behind the
DSEP.
dessert. Dessert.
Dessert.
Okay, great. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So now let's go to semicolon. Okay, for semicolon, Neto, can you do a screenshot to your friend Lami?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Lin, are you okay?
Che, the semicolon file is not working, Che. I think can you share that from the Zoom chat? I think it's just because of the fiber.
Okay, I will try it.
Thanks.
Lin, both colon and semicolon, only just semicolon.
Both, Che. I tried semicolon first and it's not working. I think the both are not working, so.
Colon first. Is that big error? Is that the error? I can't send it to you. So I need to ask.
Che, can you like take a screenshot and send that in Viber?
Yeah, I will ask this to Neto. Neto, I think you have already taken the screenshot, right? So can you send your photo file into the Zoom box, Zoom chat? Great, thank you.
Che, if there is a photo, you can also send in Viber. I mean Nato. You can also send in Viber if that is the photo.
Yeah, you need to. Neto has already sent the colon. Neto, how about semicolon? can you send the screenshot in the virus group? It's not privacy, so anyone can get it.
I'm sorry, teacher, my screen is not working.
Oh, it's lagging. Okay, so I think in this time I have to try it. Where is it? Okay, a moment, please.
I don't know why, in these days the Wi-Fi is very light. I mean, it has been for 3 or 4 days.
I don't know why too. I don't know why too. I want to know, but I don't know. Okay, Lee, no problem. Sooner or later, everything will be fine.
Teacher, I send it now.
Yeah, I saw it. Okay, Lynn, you can check it out.
Thank you, Nita.
Mm.
And you're welcome.
Yes. So for semicolon, there is an explanation. If you have a list of items which already use commas, then separate those items with semicolons. Okay, I think this explanation is easier than the one you found out and the video clip. Okay, this explanation will be more easy. I think easier than, not more. Okay, easier than the video clip, right? So number one, let's do it. Number one, my mom has visited Dayton, Ohio, blah, 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 Indiana and Chicago and Illinois, right? So where will you put comma and semicolon? You better use comma first, I think. Okay, you better try comma first. So my mom has visited Dayton, Ohio, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Chicago and Illinois. So where will you put comma first?
I think between visited and Dayton.
Okay, actually after Dayton. Okay, visited Dayton.
Dayton is the name, right?
Yes. Dayton. And next one is Indianapolis. And third comma is Chicago. Okay. And then the first semicolon is after Ohio. And second one is Indiana. That's it. Only just two semicolon. Okay, number two. What would be your answer for number two? 3 to 8 will be your homework. Let's try number two.
I think after the England.
Number two. Okay, now you are talking about three. Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I did the wrong one.
Yeah, number two. Elvin.
Comma, yes.
Comma first, yes.
First comma will be behind red. Second will be, wait, white and blue, behind the white and blue,
Mm-hmm.
and that is behind yellow. And I mean after yellow,
Mm.
semicolons will be behind R.
Mm. Behind what? Sorry, behind
R.
R. So you mean that flags
The
are?
new flags are.
Uh-huh. Okay. Is there anyone? How about Angkong? Angkong cat.
Yes, chair.
Where will you put comma first and after the semicolon?
My answers are the same as his.
Okay, yes. So let me tell you the answer. First comma is behind red, white, yellow, green, purple, pink. That's it, right? Semicolon is after blue. And next one is black. Okay. Because you know the first one, red, white, and blue is the first one, right? Okay, here you know the sentence said that our color choices for 3 new flags, right? The first one is red, white, and blue. Am I right? So this is 1. So you have to use semicolon. Yellow, green, and black is the second semicolon. You got it?
So teacher, is it like red, comma, white and blue, semicolon,
Yeah,
yellow,
red, comma,
green?
no. Yeah, yes, yeah, yellow, comma, green, comma, and black. After black is semicolon.
Okay.
Yep.
So is there any semicolons after black?
Yeah, after black is semicolon. So 2 semicolon, right? After blue, the first one is after blue, second one is after black. Are you okay? Elvin, now you got it? Okay, you have to read the sentence carefully, okay? The sentence said that it has three color flags, right? Okay, any question? No. Right, so your homework. Okay, my assistant. Okay, so your homework is semicolon, right? Semicolon number 3 to the end, right? And next one is I have already sent it the parenthesis, explanation of parenthesis, right? So they have to read it. Okay. Yep. And then another homework is on page number 120 and 119. The 120. On 120, you would see the paragraph. Okay. Do you see that the paragraph? I'm frantically trying to remember all the advice. Do you see that one?
Yes.
Okay, so you have to rewrite that paragraph with colon or semicolons and comma. Okay? Are you okay? Will it be okay? Yes, you have 3 homeworks, right? First one, semicolon, okay, number 3 to the end, right? Second one is I have already sent it about the parenthesis explanation. I have already sent it 2 files. You have to read it, right? And then third one is a paragraph on page number 120. You have to rewrite with colon and semicolon and commas, right? Okay, thank you so much. See you next week.
Thank you, Chair. Right, Chair.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard you.
Yes, you're welcome.